It's such an honor for me to be here today to share this celebration of Joey's life, to see so many people coming together in a family spirit. I'm going to be sharing some of his Facebook posts and his netbook journals. But the first thing we have is Joey's Facebook post from March 2nd, 2012. I want to thank everyone who has prayed for me and my family. I am alive only by the grace of God that Christ purchased by his blood. When I think about it, in any length or depth, I realize every breath is given by his grace. So in reality, there is nothing different in my condition compared to everyone else's, save that I am perhaps a little more aware of my weakness. This being said, my wish is that God would continue to use this to his glory by bringing his people together and showing his sustaining power. May God magnify his name, and may we all come to know that he is still worthy, whether he keeps us here or takes us. Blessed be his name. Though he slay me, I will hope in him. Job 13:15. To live is Christ, to die is gain. Philippians 1:12. I have some more readings from Joey Walter. What I'm about to read is not the words of a 25-year-old young boy, but the words of a sage named Joey Walter. This is called Eternity. Eternity has invaded me, and my heart will never be the same again. The sun of the dawn has shown me what is wrong, and the shadows all fled from their dwelling. The hope of the morning is here to lay to rest every fear, and the water that falls from my eyes when it reaches the ground, it must die. For the pain that it carries and the hurt that it bears bring with it the hope of new life. March 10th, 2012, Facebook post. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. It is the glory of kings to search it out. He wants us to pursue his wisdom, his heart, and at the same time promises to give it freely when we ask. It's like he makes a treasure hunt for us and then gives us a treasure map that's in a secret code or foreign language, but then only he has the decoder or translator. And we have to go on the adventure with him, relate to him, learn from him. Then and only then will the map make sense. But when you have spent the time with him and learned to read the map, you realize it's not really a map, but a deed, a will, entrusting that treasure to you, a gift from the beginning. Only when we have walked with him can we possibly understand that we are heirs with him. Here's another netbook journal from Joey. Here's some more. Wisdom beyond his years. So the conclusion to the question is as follows. The fear of the Lord is not the path to obtain wisdom. Rather, it is the gift of wisdom, or it is by the gift of wisdom that we come to the fear of the Lord, to which the end of that wisdom is not the fear of God alone, but also the love of God and the glory of God. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the end of wisdom is the love of God. One more reading from Joey Walter. This is some prose that he wrote called In Time. We felt cold, hurt, and forsaken. We knew not from whence we came or where as went we were going. We were cast out like felt-tip pins in the ballads of men. A stroke of the brush, a small child's smile rent our world in two. It split our skies and shattered our glass souls. We were not found favored amongst those that wrote the histories. Yet, he who authored it, he who knew our beginning and our path's end, found us his delight. though we hadn't known him or cared for his company. The simple fact of this relentless heart's joy in us was enough to make nothing of all else. In time, we would come to understand this. In time, we grew to love this. In time, we were changed by this. In time. In time.